Hey guys, Helvonet Games here. I'm going to have a look for the cave that I found earlier that I took some coordinates down for that seemed to have a lot of chitin in. I've managed to tame a Megatherium now, so I'm going to try and find the cave again, and I'm also going to get my Megatherium out and show you how to get a lot of chitin on the Caballus map. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, there's a couple of piranha there looking at my Maywing. How dare they? Right, we've got a Maywing. Relatively safe up here. Good point to start off. So I think it was around 2070. Ah, come on. Right, 2070 would be up there and up there, so the opposite corner. Fine. Right, let's get out of here before that manages to trank me. Alright, so what I want to do first is get some height on it. Alright, get away from the marsh or the swamp, as we say. Let's get a bit of a, see if we can find somewhere to get a bit of height on us. Well, this is interesting. This is new. A few runes. It's quite evil looking. Right, so we've got a bit of height. Get the map out. So we need to kind of jump off, and then we need to turn around that way, I think. And head in that direction. Okay, I'll drop down. That's not good. Maywings are maybe not the best option. Okay, I'm going to swap out to an RG. So I'm not really an expert Maywing flyer. I thought it would be easier than expected, but I'm just going to get another soul trap out. On another video I'm going to explain how the soul trap works, but essentially it's just instant cryo. It's an easy way of thinking of it. You can use the soul terminal for finding your dinos and seeing what the stats are and stuff like that. I'll explain that in another video, but for now I'm just going to use them. Just use them as if they were cryo. They also stack, which is neat, so 128 in one stack there. Okay, try this again, get the map out. About 2070 I seem to remember, so that is over in that direction. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably pointing in the right direction now. So the centre of the map is majoritively forest and swamp. If we have a look around while we're flying, you can see different biomes. There's a cold biome where there's I've seen snow owls. I've also seen cold wyverns. There's a hot biome over there, I think it is, or over there. I've seen fire wyverns and poison wyverns and a trench. So there is some interesting stuff. I see Deinonychus on the ground down there. I've seen Deinonychus nests. Another video I've done that shows you where those are. So the only real dino I would like to see on here, which I haven't yet seen, is the Managama. But I have seen Giga, and there's Tyrannosaurus Rex, of course, down there. So we've seen that. Need a little music for this bit. I'm just flying along. I think fast forward this bit if you wish. Some lovely locations for possible bases, I think, on this map. Absolutely gorgeous. There's loads of ruins. Very mountainous, that's one thing I would say, so you will need a flyer. In fact, let's just check how my stamina's doing. And let's get down somewhere safe and get my stamina back. We'll check our map, so we're around about at 70, but we're not quite up to 20, so we need to go a bit more. Oh no, don't want them Deinonychus to spot me. Just get a bit of stamina back. A bit close. Check behind us. Okay, we're far enough away. Big horde of Deinonychus, and you can see there's some kind of egg over there. I don't think it's a Deinonychus nest. I think it's just on this map random eggs spawn. Won't bother getting that. Too close to the danger. Okay, so Yeah, so it seems that on this map, nests for almost every dino, like that, seem to spawn. So what's that? Looks like a Bronto egg maybe. So we'll have that. So spawn in the wild. So the eggs spawn in the wild. We've got a 90th level Bronto egg. And the thing that it's coming, yeah, so it's not like Wyverns, not all the Brontos will, not all the dinos will spawn, sorry, will aggro, just the one that laid the egg. So that's good. Okay, so we're about at 70 there, so we need to make our way north. I did manage to have an otter earlier, but on my travels yesterday, I have no idea where it went. I've obviously accidentally put it down somewhere, and it's completely vanished. So I've lost my otter, which means I'm going to be a little bit cold, I think, in this area. Okay, let's look at the map again. I think it's round about, let's say, 2073, where I saw the cave. As you can see, I've got the awesome spyglass activated, which gives me that view of my coordinates on the top left. So it means I just don't have to hold a GPS, which is just a simple improvement. The tech armor obviously includes your coordinates up in the top left in the orange writing. So once you get the tech armor, you've got that ability permanently anyway, as part of your HUD. Alright, 20.6, 73.2, let's try that. 20.6, 73.2. I'm cold, but I'm not hypothermic yet. Is that the entrance? Let's give some gamma. No. Okay. Let's have a look around this place then. So, I think I'm at about, yeah, let's keep going. I've probably come too far that way. So let's get back to 20 and let's kind of want to be there. That's probably the direction. So that's about the right latitude, and now I just need to go a bit further that way, and there it is. Okay, so I found the cave. So I thought, oh, bee cave, let's go in and see if it gives you some honey. So I was about to fly in, and then I noticed that there were some insects and some spiders. You see one there, an arena. So I thought, that's more dangerous than expected, and when I went in a little bit further, there was tons. So I'm going to get, instead of going in my one decent flyer, well, you've said decent, starter decent, I'm going to put it away, and I don't even know if it's, I didn't want to do that, get a new one out. There we go, so you see instant cryo, quite useful. I'm actually going to get my Megatherium out, and I always level up melee damage on a Megatherium, because literally the only thing I use him for is gathering chitin. And the more the better your melee damage, the more chitin obviously you have. So I'll go in. Now that looks like pick upable honey to me. Let's see. What do you need? You need something to harvest it from, do you? Oh, there we go. The pick. Cool. So you can harvest honey with the pick from these. Well, that's good to know. So giant bee honey, I found that. That's awesome. That is really awesome. And on this server, they will stack, I expect. Let's have a look in the inventory. Yeah, it's a stackable bee honey. That's the future. Right, one over there. Let's go grab that, because I do actually need that for my base. I haven't got any honey yet. There we go. Okay, but this video is actually about getting chitin. We're on the Caballus map. I don't know if I mentioned that. So let's see if we can aggro these and get the once he's killed this first one, the Megatherium should get insect killer buff, which you see that glow around. Insect killer, which will give him resistance, and it'll also give him the ability to kill these much more quickly. I think we've gone behind me for some reason, but Okay, this is relatively dangerous. I don't know quite how dangerous, but these are 250th level Megalania, so they're taking a bit more killing than normal. Now let's see, I think we must have killed a fair few there. Let's collect that one. Okay, so we're getting 150 chitin per Megalania, so let's see what we collected. Okay, 2,365 chitin, that's absolutely brilliant. So, but as you can see, with a normal saddle, taking nearly 1,000 health damage. I might actually put some into health in this guy, just so that he, let's get to 5,000, and we'll leave it there, and then we'll keep on with melee damage. And also a ton of fibre, so obviously a good gatherer of fibre, Megatherium. We'll take them as well, and we'll just dump the rest, and we'll put some. We'll just put the meat back on him, so he's got some. I wonder if, yeah. So eating meat does heal the Megatherium, as you can see. So that's good. Maybe just get him to 3,000, and maybe go get some more chitin further into the cave, and we'll have a look a bit deeper. That should be fine. Unless there's another swarm, massive swarm of things, I don't think I'm going to. I wonder if anything else can collect those honey. That honey. No. Oh wow! Looks like this may be a proper cave because the levels of stuff. First of all, they're not spawned. They're not immediately aggroing, which tells me normally when things don't immediately aggro, it's a cave area. And then you have to look at the levels of things. Levels are all over 200, which means they're probably not tameable, or certainly not tameable. And but of course, the benefit of having such big levels is you get more experience for killing them. There we go. So look what's in that bag. I don't know what was dropped there. It's probably just rubbish, but okay, just some garbage. Useful for starting off, but I don't think you'd be coming in here without a Megatherium, to be honest. I think. Look at that chitin. That's from the Arthropluras. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, well, the only thing we really need off this. Also, look at the amount of meat. That's a lot of meat. And silk. Don't really need fungal wood or any more fibre, so let's get rid of that just to try and lower his weight a little bit. In fact, we'll probably dump a little bit of this fibre too. And dump. Maybe I don't need a pike. Okay, we'll keep everything else for now. Don't need the stone. We'll keep the spoiled meat for making some narcotic. Get rid of that old thing. Right, well, that's reduced the weight a little bit. I think this one needs a bit more careful planning. I didn't realise. Oh, there's a spider on the ceiling. I've never seen that before. So I did not realise that this was so big, this cave. But obviously, there's an absolute ton of honey in here. So this is definitely the honey cave. And it looks like there's a way, maybe a way down. Yeah, there is. So there's a way down, which is fine. Let's investigate then. Let's investigate what's down here. Something's attacking me. I do not want to. Oh, it's another Megatherium. What ideally you want is to kill enough things to keep your insect killer buff going. It's getting a bit narrow, this. Have I taken the wrong... Oh, the way down's over there. So if I can get round this and then onto... I don't really want to fall down, so I notice there's water down there and there's tons of Megatherium and there's snakes in the water, so I don't really want to drop into the water. Let's just take it dead steady. It's difficult to see with the camera where the path is. There we go. Different type of bug, but it's fine. This is one cool bee cave. A little bit more dangerous than on other maps, I will say that. Just make sure we don't just kill that one. Keep my insect killer going. And where's that going to? Yeah, okay, so right hand side path should take me down. Collect that chitin. 283 chitin from one bug. We will kill this snake. There's one less snake to worry about. Get us some Titanoboa venom, which is always useful when you start doing boss fights. Okay, so there is a nice way down here. It takes a bit of stuck a bit, but okay, stuck there. Come back, take the left hand side instead. Right, we'll get rid of that fungal wood so that the path's clear. And yeah, so there's a way down on foot, which is really useful to know. And it looks like these things don't actually aggro unless you aggro them, which is useful to know as well. I'd prefer to be a bit more healthy before I aggro those, but let's kill that snake. I'm bound to aggro these if I kill that snake. So you can see why they've done that. Snakes are going to accidentally hit a snake, and you could easily aggro all these bugs and suddenly you find yourself dead. Okay, so we're just going to go for it. Come on then, let's do this. If I go slightly higher, if I back up here, oh, this is not good. This is not good. I need to get somewhere where I can fight these properly. And back up and just kill them. There we are, we're just getting them now. Problem is they go behind you. And they're just chipping away at me, 5 hit points at a time. Oh, there's more coming now. Right, run. Run away. Oh, you can't really. If I back down here, then this should be at the right nice height to kill as I'm coming back down. That's the way to do it. Okay, up here, let them come in, and then back down. Wow, yeah, there's seriously a lot of Megatherium in here. So they always go behind you. It's so annoying. Well, I've still got 1700 hit points, so I'm doing fine. I only do 5 hit points per whack. Just kill it. There is a lot, I'll say that. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're a noob, if you haven't got a Megatherium, I mean, this guy is level 178. I tamed him at 90. But if you haven't got a Megatherium, you're going to take... they're going to kill you very quickly if you're on foot. Or if you haven't got a way to kill them easily. And they just keep coming. Level 250. Oh, they just sit behind you and you just can't... And I can't move now either. So I need to reduce some weight to get rid of that meat. Come on. Well, that would be annoying if one of them kills me because it's... I think it's no stamina. I'm just going to have to sit here and accept the pain until my stamina comes back. Stamina drained. Ah, okay. So it's... the Megatherium have obviously drained my stamina. Look at that. I wonder if I can use stimberries to get it back. No. That's interesting. I wonder how long that lasts. And that does seem to be... Oh, I can't move is the problem. So they just sat behind me. One dead. Just need a lucky whack at one of them really. There we are, got it. Whew. Pressure. Okay. Lots of rare mushroom down here as well, which is good. Don't need all that fibre. Oh, I bet it's those that are massively weighing me down. It is. That's the problem with Megatherium. So good at collecting berries as well. So I'm feeling that, yeah, that they really do drain your stamina. I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see now, but my stamina's actually, I'm doing nothing. My stamina's going down. So that's obviously an ability of those insects. even with insect killer on, they are taking my stamina down real fast. Okay, I'm wondering if I jump off him. I might actually. Did I bring a Spino with me? I brought my very first Spino with me. It's level 25. I'm encumbered. I don't want that. Let's put all this back on him. How's that? He's not encumbered. I'm not encumbered. His stamina is flying back up now. But now I'm off him, so that's interesting. Whether it was just the timing was bad, so I won't bother getting that out. But I wanted to have a look in. Is that a snake? Yeah. So is there a way out of this water once you're in it? Looks like it's close enough to the surface that you can get back out. I was just wondering if there's anything interesting in the water. And in order to check, I'm going to have to get in the water, aren't I? Right, we'll leave my Megatherium there. I think what we'll do is we'll pop him a little bit further over here. Oh, there's another bit of water there. What I don't want is, if he gets aggroed, I want him to be able to defend himself. But I don't want him running and jumping in the water ideally, so I'll put him on behaviour. Let's change him to neutral. So at least he'll defend himself if needed. I'm going to get my Spino out. Nice lobby first Spino for the map. It's up to level 65 now. He's really firing. And we're going to jump in the water and we'll have a look underneath. Oh, it's only shallow. Okay, it's only shallow. I thought it looked deeper than that, but it looks like it's just a very small, boring area. To be honest, my Spino can actually walk in and out the water. There's nothing at all in the water, so what we'll do is we'll jump off my Spino to get a better look. So I don't know what that is. Is there a way around that? Oh, there's nothing in there, just a little car. I was hoping that would be to a secret. Oh no, I've got myself wedged. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm out. Whew. I was just about to die of drowning there. So there's nothing in this. There's nothing in here by the looks. Get myself back to the surface for some oxygen. Exploring underwater caves without any air breathing gear is probably not the right thing to be doing, Keith, but there you go. Okay, so interesting to have a look around. I thought there might be something secret in here, like maybe at the very bottom, some kind of treasure chest. I've found a few treasure chests lying around the place, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. The only treasure is the sheer amount of chitin that you obtain. I got myself a Doedicurus as well the other day, which means I've got essentially an infinite stone supply. So I've got stone and I've now got chitin, so I am set for making paste. And now I'm going to get back to base. I'll probably use a different dino to get up. Ooh, can I get out of there? Oh, that's interesting. So if you get in here, there we go. With the glider wings, if you double click, you do a little bit of a gliding jump to get out. I might just check before I go whether you can get out of here without the wings. I'm assuming that there, if I kind of go up there, yeah, you can get out. You can get out of this end. Probably can in other areas, but you can't actually get out where it's a vertical face like that. It's probably, I suspect. Oh yeah, it's not too bad actually. Yeah, you can get out in most places. This was just where I was earlier. Okay, so main reason for coming down here is obviously chitin for me, but absolute massive bonus is these bee honeys as well. So we'll leave it there. Appreciate the time you've taken to watch this video, and I'll see you again on Helvornak Games.